Hey everybody, it's Melinda. Uh, so I just wanted to clarify. I think that there's some misperceptions happening. I can just kind of feel some energy and some chitter chatter going on about some of the things that I post about. So first off, I just want to thank everybody who appreciates the information in the posts that I do. I think that part of my soul's purpose here and where I feel very purposeful is really helping educate people and helping empower people. And one of the unique places that I come from is an energetic perspective where I see energy underneath and looking at the dynamics of why things happen and what happens and how to become more conscious, more aware of things. And so, speaking of energy, wow, I just want to let you guys know I've been under the weather for a little bit, and so my energy's really, really low right now. I am just noticing that I'm having a hard time finding that usual sparkle that I am able to throw out, so that's not available today. Sorry, maybe next week. Anyways, so in that place of bringing awareness and education and understanding, one of the things that I've been very intimately involved in is this dynamic between narcissists and empaths, people who are sensitive. And what I want to be very clear about is I am not speaking about intimate relationships that I've had. When I say I've been in relationships with narcissists, I am not referring to my recent relationship. My last relationship with CJ. I just want to say that in no way are my posts about him or my relationship with him. That's not my style to tear people down or to speak badly of them. It really is my place to really honor and appreciate the value that I got out of those relationships. And so if there's any misperceptions about who I'm talking about, I just want to clarify it's not about anybody I've been intimately related with or in relationship with. And as far as who the narcissists have been, again, it's not my place to really point them out. It's just not appropriate to be defaming of other people's characters. And for all the people that I've ever been involved with, I send love and blessings to them all. And I do have deep love and respect for every person that I've spent time with. And I just wanted that to be very clear. And that these dynamics I'm talking about are more from a place of long-term relationships that I've had more on professional levels. And also some family dynamics that I've seen over the years. And so it's not so much important as to who these conversations are about. It's really about bringing to light the fact that there is this magnetic attraction between people who are really, really sensitive and people who are not and who have a more narcissistic tendency. And that term, narcissism, I think is a little bit misused and a little misunderstood, that there are personality disorders that go way into what is a narcissistic personality disorder. And then there's shades of gray where people have become self-absorbed, self-centered, and haven't learned to see beyond themselves and their own needs. And so there's just variations of gray in there. And so very gently, I want to bring attention to this dynamic because for both parties, the person who's sensitive and the person who's self-absorbed, self-centered, narcissistic, whatever that shade of gray is for them, same thing for the sensitive, maybe they're sensitive all the way to empathic. Those are shades of gray as well. Both parties bring a really healing opportunity to the other. And so for the narcissist, they are teaching the empath how to be, how to have better boundaries, how to be self-loving, self-caring. And the empath, the sensitive, is teaching the narcissist how to open their heart. And so on a very large level, because there's so much information about this coming out, there's article upon article and just so many things and traits of a narcissist and traits of an empath, and there's all this information that's coming out about these different types of beings that are on the planet right now, that to me, what I woke up to today was this really profound, wow, here's something that the collective is coming together to heal. Here is something that we as I do put myself in the sensitive empath side, because that has definitely been something that I've struggled with and have come to appreciate over the years now that I know better how to manage that sensitivity. So what people in my life that I've been around, whether it's an intimate relationship, a professional relationship, a work relationship, or just observing people, what I've learned is better boundaries. Thank you. Thank you to every person who has taught me better boundaries. And I do see the opportunity for people who their view of the world is very about themselves. They have an opportunity to up-level themselves and come into a deeper level of service to humanity and to see beyond themselves. So collectively, these massive groups are coming together, and there's a magnetic bond that just drags them together. and that's so powerful, right? To see these people coming together and teaching each other and struggling in the relationships, because the dynamics are painful for both sides. They're painful. And so what a great healing opportunity. And how, because it's so much in my awareness and I see so many different articles, then I know that this is something that the collective is doing together. So definitely we're here to heal and create better, healthier boundaries so that we can be of service in a cleaner way. Cleaning out our victimhood certainly is part of that. Opening our eyes to places where we can be more serving to the people around us, where we can start to see that we are more interconnected than we could ever possibly imagine and know. And so I just want to give a shout out for everybody who's watching. Wow, there's a lot of people that just kind of tuned in while this was happening. I didn't realize. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Carl. Thank you so much for your comment, Carl. So Carl was one of the people that made a comment about how in that dynamic that at times the sensitive can become the narcissist and can become self-centered. And I think that is very, very true. That in the desperation and panic of the empath trying to find sense of self and to find a sense of honoring and self-respect, really is about self-respect, isn't it? Mm-hmm. But in that desperation, they can become very self-absorbed in their desperation to get those needs met. And so I think Carl was just spot on in his comment. Hi, Christy. Hi, Mark Hoverstein. So good seeing you. Judith, what's going on? And Catherine Miller, Anna, Robin. Wow, look at all you guys. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Hey, Susan. Hey, Elizabeth. So I just wanted to, I don't know why my inspiration little voices were very much about clarifying who I was talking about in these posts and in these messages. And I just send much love and respect to every partner that I've ever had. Every one of you has taught me so much about myself, so much about being in relationship, so much about what it is to take care of oneself, what is realistic and what's not realistic. And I just honor and respect every one of you and know that I would, it's just not in my nature to tear people down or to continue to bash, certainly not in a public forum at all. And yeah, I just want to give that love and respect and gratitude to everybody who has it coming and who's do that. So thank you all for, again, watching and being part of this journey. It's such an honor, so fun for me to be the voice. It's kind of a weird way to say it, but it is kind of how it feels a little bit sometimes. It's like these messages come through and it's kind of like a big poke on me, and it's like, and even though, you know, today I'm just sitting here in bed watching Pittsburgh beat Miami. Go Steelers. And I was just getting this huge nudge, and so I don't have a lot of energy today as my body's still in this massive recuperating process, and but I was really nudged to speak out and share this with everyone. So I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're enjoying your new year, setting those intentions and resolutions, and making each and every moment count, and recognizing that this whole idea of the new year is nice. I like what Deepak said about the new year. I'll just close with this. So Deepak said that New Year's is a human construct, that it doesn't even exist. And I'm like, wow, after I was watching all the fireworks, I'm like, yeah, that's a lot of money spent on something that's not real. But what he said is that this moment is, it's ever renewing. And so that every moment we have is a moment to renew and to step up and be that person that you want to be in the next moment. So the person I want to be is the one that speaks well of others, that puts out good well wishes, even though a relationship may have ended, even though things didn't go well. That what I'm really taking into the world is the lessons I learned from it, and sharing that information with respect, with love, and consideration for everyone involved. And I do see every single person that I've ever been around as my teacher. So thank you all for teaching me so well, and for helping open up my eyes to what's true and what's real. And what's real and true is my love for myself, my love for you, and our connection in all of this. So, all right, I'm going back to bed now. I'm gonna go rest a bit more. Kurt, I just want to say hi. I just saw you check in, so it was nice seeing you too. And we'll talk soon. We'll see you soon. Bye.